Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for being here and giving me a safe place to create. You guys don't know how much it means to me. How's your guys' week been? Anything amazing happen? This last week I just did a whole bunch of wedding stuff and that's like the only update that I really have for you guys. Today I am going to be teaching you guys how to make pigs in a blanket. Now, I do it a very non-traditional way. This is a very easy appetizer meal that consists of little croissants, your pick of cheese, and some raw sausage. Now, I always get this brand of sausage. It's really good, and personally, I don't like pre-cooked meats. I like to cook it myself, and I'm obviously not going to use this whole roll for my little things of, you know, like I want to say this comes in 8 rolls, so I'm not going to put 8 things in, like, cut this in 8 things of meat. So I am also going to meal prep this for later. So what we are first going to do is we are going to open this up and make little balls of meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of my materials for this and get some more ingredients, and then I will see you guys right back here to make these little balls of meat. So I'm probably going to make a little bit of them in my little piggy molds. I love pigs so much. They are my all-time favorite animal. So for this recipe, to begin with, we are going to go ahead and get our pork sausage, cut it open. I'm going to roll it into one big ball so I can season it. I'm going to use garlic salt. Can you see that? Italian seasoning, some pepper, not too much, minced onion, and then pork seasoning. So, of course, got to take off my ring. And then we're gonna get into it. So you are just going to cut that open. And get it all ready. Since I am going to be meal prepping this for later, I have these bags so I can go ahead and get that all set up. But really what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna season it and then mix it all together. Make sure you get it on your cutting board too, because as you mold it around, it'll mix everything together. So gotta get that garlic salt, Italian seasoning. This sausage is one of my favorites to make breakfast sandwiches with. Honestly, if I like it spicier, then I can make it spicier. This just kind of has just like the sausage meaty, that type of salty, like breakfast sausage. That's all this is. So we're just going to mix all of that together and get all of the flavors. We are going to go ahead and make these into tiny little balls now. Roll, roll, roll. Because you don't want to make them too much. I might make them into just little one. Now for this recipe, you don't have to use sausage. You can use hot dogs. Now, I'm not a fan of the hot dogs. When I do make the hot dog version, I make the honey mustard sauce that normally goes well with them, but personally I like just being able to wrap them up in some cheese and use it as a breakfast meal. Now, I have heard some people just like them just plain on their own. Now, if you guys are using like a silicone baking pan like I am, make sure that you grease it beforehand, but I will go through all those steps once we're on that area. So, I'm on the 6th. So these are the 2 shapes that I'm making, just a little meatball and then a little sausage roll. The meatballs are gonna go into my my little piggy pen. But, yep, so all you'll do is make them sausagey and then make a little one like this. So since this is raw meat, you are gonna need to cook this all the way through before you are able to roll them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these started to get cooking, and then I'm gonna finish separating this meat into my little meal preps, and then we'll be right back to show you how to wrap them, roll them, and essentially put them in the baking pan. Alrighty, so I'm gonna move the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. We have our little meat rolls, and then we have some cheese pre-taken out. What you are gonna wanna do first is preheat your oven to 375 degrees. I always wait until I'm doing this part because this part kind of takes a while. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to pop this open first. And it always scares me when it happens. So we will leave the instructions. I personally do not like homemade croissants. I don't know, the flakiness never sits right with me. So I always get pre-made croissants and then I just bake them. Now my biscuits are a little bit different. So let's just pop this open. So now you have it open, you are just going to roll this out. Now they come in these cute little triangles. So again, we're gonna use 4 of these for regular, and then 4 of them for my little piggy pans. Perfect. So we are just going to start ripping them where they're pre-ripped. One. This one looks like it needs to be cut again. It's completely fine if some of them don't look pre-ripped because you could just cut them yourself. I've found it easier to use a pizza cutter, but it is a personal decision. Alrighty, so we have 8 ready to be rolled. So we're gonna go ahead and start with my piggy pan roll. So what you are gonna wanna do first is you are going to want to take some cooking spray so it doesn't stick and spray it into your butter or into your pan, your piggy pan. Then we will just set that in the pan. Then you're gonna take one of your little meatballs and you are just going to roll it. Piggy pans ones are gonna be a little bit different because you just gotta shove them into the mold. My pig pan is a lot fatter in the back, so that's where I put the meatball normally. So we'll just do it again. The recipe is not different for using a mold. I just think it's cute, in all honesty. And you just really want to push it in to get all of the details of the pig. And then last one. So that does it for the piggy rolls. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and make the just regular ones. I'm gonna put cheese in these ones. So I'm just going to do that. You're gonna take your little meat sausage, you're gonna start at the end and just roll up. Just put it on your pan.
Let's make it a little, I think it looks like an empanada personally, but, you know, gonna open another tin of cheese. Roll it. And then one more. Once you get the hang of rolling it, I think it makes it a lot easier, but, you know.
So I always follow the directions on the back of this just because this is pre-made bread. So about 12 minutes on these. What I like to do is I like to put just a little thing of butter on top to make them buttery. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll see you guys when they're done. Alrighty, these babies are done. Look at the little pig on there. So cute. They always get this puffy on the bottom because they're baked upside down. It is what it is. I am so excited to try these because I haven't had pigs in a blanket for like 2 months now. They're not something that I make often, but these are the ones with the cheese. So let's go ahead and try one. Ooh, hot. A masterpiece, if I do say so myself. These are super good. I personally love little appetizers like this because I don't eat a lot during the day. I probably have one real meal a day. And this could be a real meal a day. So flaky, so good, would be so good with some honey mustard or just honey or sriracha sauce that I make, but definitely recommend that you guys try these. These are one of the easiest recipes that you can make, and they're outstanding. Let's be honest here. Like, it was like barely 2 ingredients at the most without all the seasonings. I think you guys would enjoy this. My question of the week is, would you guys like to see like snack foods, not just dinners, like a little bit of everything? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, like little appetizers like this. Is that something you guys are interested in? If so, please comment below so I can definitely start looking at other recipes. I have a lot of dinner recipes, but I have a lot of breakfast. I have a lot of baking recipes. What would you guys like to see more of? And honestly, I think you should try this recipe while it's baking. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, if you're still not sure about this recipe, take a bite.